guys, and welcome to my channel, Changing Phases Tarot. So happy to have you here with me today. Now today's reading is a weekly reading focusing on the energy surrounding us during the week of December 31st, 2018 through January 6th, 2019. So it's the first weekly reading of the new year. So happy new year to everybody. I do hope that 2019 is a wonderful year for each and every one of you. Just a reminder, if you haven't already taken a look at the 2019 overview video, I've put one out for each of the signs, and it looks at each month of the year, and then there's also sort of an overall energy for each quarter, and then a heart of the year. So what's the most important, message coming through for the year for each of you? So take a look at that. It's you can find it posted under special readings on my channel, and I'll also put the links below in the description box. And again, the weekly reading, it is a general reading, so the messages may or may not resonate. The only way to get a truly personalized reading would be to order a private reading from me. So if you're interested, again, all of the info can be found in the description box below this video. So let me lower my camera here. So for the reading, we are using the Good Tarot deck by Colette Baron-Reid, and I've pulled an additional oracle card from the Soul's Journey deck by James Van Praagh. All right, so we have in the past position, Fortune's Wheel. So this is the Wheel of Fortune. It's followed by the Six of Fire. This is the Six of Wands. And the outbound energy for the week, we have the Two of Water. This is the Two of Cups. And the card that was at the bottom of the deck, the overall energy for this first week. A great way to start off the new year. We have the Chariot card. This is number 7 of the Major Arcana. And the oracle card that came out is Self-Esteem. And it says, I possess gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. And we'll get to this one a little bit more after we go through the main spread. So first of all, we have half of the spread made up of major arcanas, right? So significant, powerful energy surrounding us during this first week of the year. Well, I think let's talk first about this overall energy. The Chariot is a card of victory, right? It's a card of success, of forward momentum. And you actually have 2 success cards here in the reading. I mean, obviously the Wheel of Fortune is a very, it's a positive card as well. But as far as victory, success, Chariot, Six of Fire, those are both victory cards. But the Chariot is, it's you being very much in control. It's you heading, sort of towards your destiny, you going after whatever it is that, you desire. There could be travel involved, travel across land. We also have, this always makes me think of, a travel, whenever I see this Six of Fire because of the boat. So there could be some type of travel by air, by across land, by boat, but it's you very much in control. You can see that the woman here, she is in control of, these opposing forces. So she's using, she has this balanced energy of the light and dark, right? The yin and yang. And this, the victory card, it's not an easy victory, right? This is a victory that came about after a lot of struggles, after a lot of facing a lot of challenges, obstacles, overcoming those things, and so now it's like you're celebrating, and you see how all of these lessons, these difficult lessons that you might have faced or obstacles, you have overcome them, and they were part of your life's path, your growth. Because if we think about these as major arcanas, the Fool on his journey, he goes through all of the difficult trials, tribulations. They're for his own progress, right? They're for him to learn, to grow, to move forward on his path. So it's definitely, it was these hard lessons were necessary for your own growth, but now it's like you're just, you're ready to go after something. You're ready to embark upon, this can be, a new phase in your life, a new job, a new relationship, whatever this new thing is for you, you are ready for it. And you are just, taking control of the situation and going for it. That's the main energy. So going back to this Fortune's Wheel, or Wheel of Fortune, it's a very karmic card, right? This is a very fated type of energy surrounding it. And yes, sometimes we can be on the downswing, but usually when the Wheel of Fortune comes in, it speaks of this this change in fate, in fortune. So good things coming in finally, it's about kind of fate or destiny, but also having to do with like perfect timing, and synchronicities and those opportunities kind of coming into your life when they're meant to, and so they might seem like, wow, that was a really lucky thing to happen, or that was a really, this opportunity just kind of came out of nowhere. But these are very, karmic types of opportunities. So if you have been on this downwards swing of the Wheel of Fortune, it's now, things are going in your favor. So it does sit in the past position. So there could have been news that came in the recent past. This could have been, an opportunity that all of a sudden, it showed up for you. And it's like, again, you can kind of see, everything is very clear to you right now. Your destiny is clear. You're partnering, you have this sort of co-creative partnership going on with spirit, and you're very in tune, right? Yes, there are these opportunities coming into your life, could have already happened for some of you, that are sort of these fated coincidences, these fated opportunities, but you are also, you are doing your own part, just like with the Chariot card. Yes, it's a major arcana, significant divine orchestration at play, but you are also very much, in control and very sure of where you're headed now. And you have in the present position, the Six of Wands, Six of Fire. And this is a card of success. Usually this deck portrays it a little differently, but in the traditional tarot, there's a man, and he's returning from battle, victorious, and, he has the laurel of, the wreath of victory. So this can be, and it is fire energy, which, usually we think of fire energy as having to do with the day-to-day matters in life. It can have to do with the work that we do, can have to do with creative projects, or our own creativity. And then it's our own ambition and determination and drive for doing those things. So this could be you standing out, this new opportunity. Maybe it's like you are in the limelight, everybody is kind of looking at you and taking note of what you are doing, and this, if you've gone out for a job, this could be your resume, coming to the top of the pile, and you were called in for the interview, and you're successful here, you're finding success. This can also have to do with, there's this sort of transformation going on, but it's about you sort of trusting in yourself and moving forward very purposefully, right? So if this is you standing out, you've been offered this new opportunity, it's you going after it and feeling very, excited about it, feeling very sure of yourself as you step into this new opportunity. This can be you receiving some type of, recognition, accolades, receiving like a promotion, a raise, just kind of standing out for a job well done here. This could be you receiving some type of award. Maybe you've submitted, like if you're an author or you're an artist, you might have submitted something, to, I don't know, like a competition or to a journal, and it's like you've been chosen here, right? So it's like you are finally getting the recognition that you very you deserve, right? You very much deserve. And then we have this choice card, possibly, with the Two of Cups as the outbound energy. This can have to do with, well, let's talk about the Suit of Cups, or water. Water energy, it has to do with our feelings, our emotions, our relationships, and also how our feelings affect our behavior, how they affect our relationships. And this is the minor arcana version of the Lover's card, right? So it can be a soulmate connection with another individual. Doesn't necessarily have to be romantic in nature, right? With the soulmate connection, it can be, we can have many different soulmates throughout our lives. Some of them appear as work colleagues. Some of them appear as friends. Some of them do appear as romantic partners. So, if this is looking at this more from, a career perspective, this could be maybe this new opportunity. It could be partnering with somebody else, right? And now it's like there's success to be had. If you are going into partnership with somebody, it's a very, there's a lot of promise surrounding this. And I think that you feel very excited about it. If this is more to do with a relationship, there could be, a new, by the end of the week, you might be meeting, right? There might be this sort of coming together, this connection with another individual with this Two of Water card coming out here. It can also, twos in the tarot, they can speak of balance. They can speak of decisions as well. So, there could be a decision here. It could have to do with, going back to this, possibly a job opportunity. It could be something that you've really wanted to do for a while. And so, you feel very good about it. It brings you great joy, right? But again, if this is a relationship, this is a very, it's a harmonious relationship, it's, and it's like you seeing yourself, in the other individual. You come together, you complement each other. It's a very harmonious type of connection. Now you have self-esteem. Let's take a look at the guidebook for this self-esteem card. And it says, let me just find it here. It says, it is easy to perceive others as being better than you. This is a trap of the ego. There is no one greater or lesser than you. There are only those who have learned how to reveal their gifts to a greater or lesser degree. Everyone is born with unique abilities of the soul, and just like snowflakes, no two are ever alike. You have a unique perspective to share with the world, and have come back this time to put your stamp on it. Perhaps you may not be aware or even in tune with your incredible and gifted self. Why not try to make a list of 10 aspects of yourself or abilities you possess that you love and hold in high regard? It is not always easy to write about yourself, but sometimes you need to be reminded just how special you are. Remember that you did not come down to this schoolroom by accident. You have meaning and a reason for being. You are a treasure chest of incredible gifts and insights. Now is the time to celebrate you. And, this is, I think it's interesting, to have this self-esteem oracle card come out, because this outbound energy of the Two of Water, a lot of times, yes, when we think about, our soulmates or finding that, that perfect relationship or that harmonious relationship, it's very difficult for you to have this unless you first, have your own ace of cups, your own chalice that is full, and that, you have to have your full cup ready to be able to come together and have that perfect balance with the other person. Because if your cup is less than full, if it's pretty low, but the other person has a full cup, isn't very imbalanced type of connection, right? And so I think with this self-esteem card, it's about really valuing you, and understanding how special you are, and having that full cup, in order to be able to bring to the table, to offer to somebody else, right? And this could be a romantic relationship. It could just be a partnership, a coming together with others, or with another person who, you definitely see eye to eye with them here. But there's, the main messages coming through for the week. There's change, exciting opportunities, very fated opportunities, change for the better, forward momentum, possibly travel, right? For some of you, that could be this change in luck. You might be, meeting your soulmate. There might be this soulmate connection coming in, maybe while you are traveling. But there's, and then great success, victory, and very much, you in control, you standing out. It's like you're the star of the show this week. So I do hope that these messages have helped you. It looks like an exciting start to the new year. So I do hope that you're able to benefit from the messages in some way. I look forward to reading for you again, and just know that I'm sending you much peace, love, and light for a wonderful first week of the year. Bye for now.